Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Cleveland Cavaliers versus Detroit Pistons NBA matchup going down Monday, January 27th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do it. You know, we got a loaded week of action ahead. Got some college hoops on Monday, NBA and NHL. We're going to decide who's in the Super Bowl after Sunday, and we'll have to start looking forward to that as well. Going to have college, like I said, college hoops, NBA, NHL, at least early on in the week. So, loaded card on Tuesday. Make sure that you jump on board, whether it's for the daily pass or long-term pass. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets, for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience, where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we'll track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Detroit Pistons. And you got the Cleveland Cavaliers for the first time this season on a 3-game losing streak, sitting at 36-9 on the year, off a 135-131 loss to the Houston Rockets in their rematch after falling to the Rockets in Houston a few days prior. Meanwhile, the Detroit Pistons, 23-22 on the year, 23-21-1 against the number after a 121-113 loss to the Orlando Magic. The Magic getting Franz Wagner back in that game. And, you know, Detroit actually led for a fair portion of it and led going into the fourth quarter, but a 42-point fourth quarter from the Orlando Magic did end the Pistons in that game. As I said, they fell short by 8 points. And, you know, the thing is that the Cleveland Cavaliers, like I said, this is the first time that they have lost 3 in a row all season long, so I'm sure they're going to come out with their hair on fire to try to make sure that it doesn't hit the 4 in a row for the first time this season. But they're only 5-5 in their last 10, 4-6 against the number. And, you know, teams are going to go through these peaks and valleys all season long. You know, no team is going 82-0. You know, it's very rare we see, you know, a 10-loss season. You know, even a 9-loss season was the best in NBA history. So, you know, it's not out of the realm of possibility to think that this Cleveland Cavaliers team is still going to have a really good season despite a little bit of a slump. I mean, it's still a team that's probably going to, you know, finish the year with less than 20 losses if they can get out of this tailspin a little bit. So I have no, you know, fears for the Cleveland Cavaliers, but I will say that I think the Detroit Pistons are going to be competitive in this matchup. The Cavs have lost 3 straight as a favorite right now, and with a record of 36-9, even going into those other games they just lost, they were still going to be favored against teams like the Houston Rockets, even in a pick-em in Houston in the first meeting, as well as a game against the Sixers as well. They lost as 9-point favorites, but they're, like I said, they were always going to be favored here. But the Detroit Pistons have been feisty. You know, the Pistons are a team that I've had my eye on all season long, and they've been able to provide value in some spots. Hell, they beat the Houston Rockets in Houston by 11 points, you know, a week ago, and they beat the Atlanta Hawks by double digits as 4-point dogs. They took the loss against Orlando, but this is still a Detroit Pistons team I think has some good spots coming up. This one is a little bit tricky, but they do face the Pacers on deck. The Pacers coming back from Paris, but you know, in this game, I think double digits is just a little bit much for a Detroit Pistons team that, as an underdog this season, has been fairly solid. You know, just outside the top 5 in the NBA with a cover percentage of 60%, 18, 12, and 2. And when they are a road underdog like they are here, 12, 6, and 1 against the spread this season. And like I said, the Cleveland Cavaliers just 4-4 after a loss this season against the number. And as a home favorite, you know, they have been really solid, 15-9 against the number. But I just think that the Pistons have a shot at covering this number, catching 10.5 points. So I'm going to lean towards the Pistons and the points in this one to be competitive, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.